Hello, everybody, and welcome to my class. Today, I want to talk to you about technical analysis and especially on the RSI indicator. And we'll see how to search for oversold stocks using the finviz.com, which is a great free searching and looking and analyzing stocks using several indicators, and we're going to see that also. And today, basically, I want to talk to you about the RSI indicator and what it does. And this is a truly a good indicator that I always use when I try to look at stocks and evaluate how much they are performing right now. So what is RSI? Well, RSI basically is a relative strength indicator or index. Is a momentum indicator used in technical analysis that measures the magnitude of recent price changes to evaluate overbought or oversold conditions in the price of the asset. The RSI played as an oscillator. It's a line graph that moves between two extremes and can have a reading from 0 to 100. Okay, the basic idea behind the RSI is to measure how quickly traders are bidding the price of the security up or down. Reading below 30 generally indicates that the stock has been oversold. And therefore, the idea is that security has been oversold and therefore maybe undervalued condition. Therefore, it's poised for a rebound, so it might go up. However, the reliability of the signal will depend in part of the overall context and other indicators. Truly don't believe only in this indicator, but take it as one part of your whole total asset management and risk management, but it's a good signal, and you're going to see that right away. Keep in mind that reading above 70 indicate that it's overbought. That means, therefore, pretty expensive to buy it. So therefore, maybe we're poised to wait a little bit till we get a good entering, better, cheaper stock price to enter the asset. Right? Traders in that simulation might delay buying until they see other reading above 70 indicate that it's overbought. Traders in that situation might delay buying until they see other confirmatory signals. That means if it's overbought, then that means that it's reached new heights already. And what can you do? And buying at new highs, it's not a good entry point for you traders. And you might maybe, stay a little bit, wait for this asset to lose some price, and then it's going to be a better entering position for you. All right. Generally, this is the formula. It calculates the average of 14 days close up versus average of 14 days close downs. All right. The average gain or loss used in the calculation is the average percentage gain or loss during the look back period. The formula uses a positive value of the average losses, and the standard is to use 14 periods to calculate the initial RSI value. Okay. So it uses averages, and it sees it goes between 0 to 100. Limitations before we enter things that you have to keep in mind is that, like most technical indicators, its signals are most reliable when they conform to the long-term trend. And as always, when you're using, and I'm using technical analysis, I always tend to look back as far as I can, so I can have the whole picture of the asset, how it behaved during a very long period of time. All right. The second thing is that you have to keep in mind that true reversal signals are rare. Okay, they are pretty rare, and they're not so common seen because they have difficulties to separate them from false alarm. And third of all, since the indicator plays momentum, it can stay overbought or oversold for a very long time, and it will not immediately tell you that this is a significant momentum in either direction. And then you have to call for action right now. Okay, so let's have a short example and see what it's all about. So here I put the Apple stock again, one of the most popular stocks in the world. It's going to be traded at 145, and you can see here the stock graph, how it behaved until mid 2016, very pretty long period of time. You can see the unbalanced volume here, and we're not talking about it today, but what I want you to see here is the RSI indicator. You can add it in any trading platform or any site that provides you technical or financial data. You can add it to any chart. It's pretty common and it's a great tool. So let's see. We're looking here at Apple stock, and as you can see here, when it reached those levels back at 2017, and it's been traded around 30 something dollars, and the RSI screamed, look, it's been overbought, at these levels. And as you can see, it fell from 40 and went down to somewhere like 30s, mid 30s. Kind of false signal because the stock continued to rise, and then again it screamed again, overbought at 57, almost 60. And true, this was a true signal. As you can see, it fell down all the way to the mid 30s, 35, something like that. And as you can see here, also the RSI indicator signaled that okay, this is a buying signal because the RSI fell below 30. And that's a good buying momentum for you right now to buy the stock. And it did. It rised up from 35 all the way to 55. As you can see, in just like 4 months. Then it continued to rise. Nothing special until it reached a new peak, a new high. It really screamed here. It reached 90 in the RSI. And that was a true alarm, as you can see. Really overbought here at these levels of 80, above 80, and it did fell down all the way to 52. That's a big dropout, even though because of the coronavirus. But even prior to that, you could see that Apple has been traded way overbought at these levels, and that wasn't, and I for sure wouldn't enter buying the stock at those levels once the RSI reached over 70. Okay, so but then when it fell down, it rised all the way back again until this peak again. As you can see, the RSI screamed. We're hovering above 80 RSI. Correction is expected, and it did happen, and fell from 135 to almost 100. That's 30% drop. And furthermore, again, it picked a little bit here. You can see RSI above 70, and correction came. It fell from 140 to 115. And again, and you can see if RSI isn't above it, it's okay. It can still rise up, but moderately. And then you can see here, again, it spiked above 70 and a correction came. So this is the RSI. Pretty simple, works pretty well most of the time. Take it as far as you can backwards and see. This could be a good entering point for you guys once it signals, screams, I'm below 30, buy me, I'm oversold. Okay, now another great instrument that I found, and I strongly recommend you guys to use it, is go to this site, Finviz.com. How to look and search for those indicators and stocks that are currently traded below the 30 indicator of the RSI. So I found a great site called Finviz. You can go search it on Google, type in here Finviz, and you'll have here the stock screener. You press it, you're having here, entering here. This is the home page of Finviz. As you can see, the trading, great statistics here about all the trading goes on Wall Street. You can see top gainers, top losers, trending, ups and downs, commodities. You can see here also Forex. And what I want you to see here is the screener. Press here. You're going to find yourself in a new page, and basically you can search here whatever you want. First of all, you go here, you can search by ticker, or you can search for signals. So in our class now, we want to search for the overbought. Looking Right. So in our so what we're looking now is for the oversold stocks. It's going to show us an indicator of oversold stocks, and now we can add some more filters. Okay, so we can enter here on screener and press here in signals oversold. So we're looking for the oversold stocks. We can press here price. We can choose over $1 or under 50 or under 20. I don't know. Let's go search for the oversold stocks that are under $20. It's already showing us here a list of 18 companies, 18 stocks, different sectors and different industries that are currently oversold. What we can do here, we can go to technical, press here. Look here, we have this RSI pattern. By the way, there are also a lot of more different and interesting indicators that you can add oversold that are at the 30s level. And we're pressing it and it shows us, boom, 18 stocks that are currently oversold or at the 30 RSI mark. And here we go. You can see here, just hovering above the ticker, you can see the stock graph. You can see all those that are considered as oversold. Now, another indicator, if you like small or penny stocks, you can choose market cap here also. And let's say we're looking for like mid over $2 billion, and you can find just one. RLX, which is currently traded above, below its levels. So maybe 2 billion is too much. Then we can go, let's say over 300 million, and then you can find additional stocks that are oversold right now. And as you can see, ATIP is being oversold in a huge gap. RTX also oversold, seriously. Biotech from the United Kingdom. Maybe that's a good signal for us to enter and to buy the stock. As you can see, it's all really filtered very well here. You can add also another filters, whatever you choose. There is a very big variety of filters here. Another nice and interesting that you can use here, is the signal overbought, oversold, but also you can see here if there was a double bottom, which technically can also show you that this is a buying opportunity, and we found us just one TIL. You can see here that it's been double bottom twice at 15. Maybe it's a good signal for entering and buying the stock. Other indicators that you can use here. Also, you can see here if you're looking for the fundamentals indicators, back ratio, sell growth, current ratio, gross margin, a lot of good different indicators here for you guys to see. Price earnings over 5, whatever you choose. Of course, it's not going to give us anything, but here on the technical, you can see average true range or 50-day highs and lows. If it's even below the price of, see here also a price, if it's below the SME 50, put the oversold here indicator, price below SM 50, oversold, RSI index is at 30. And now it's going to give us a nice screen of all those interesting stocks that have been recently slammed, as it's been called, and they have a oversold condition, and RSI reached 30. And there we go. You have a list here. You can see what sector, industry, country, market cap, average volume, and how much it has been changed. Also price earnings. And you can choose here and you can see a very good map of those stocks. Now, another thing that you can use is you can press here performance, and you can really see how it performed during the last quarter, the volatility, average volume. Also, technicals are pretty clear here under those that have been selected. charts. You can see all the charts. Finviz also gives you the opportunity to see the charts that's going on with the stock and the found and our findings, and you can see all the charts right here. You can even filter the news here for those selected stocks that we found and read. I don't like reading, the whole thing and everything that goes on, but if we're going specific, then you should really read what's going on with the stocks and what happened, what's going on with them. That's a good thing. And that's it. Generally, it's a really good site. Finviz, I strongly recommend you guys using it if you want to search and analyze and filter and give some conditions for stocks and see how they're performing or underperforming. And generally, I truly advise you using this site. It's a great site for analytics and searching whatever you feel like. Gives you straightforward answers, completely free, very useful. Strongly recommend you guys using it. So Finviz, and that's it for me for now. Hope you enjoyed. Wishing you all the best of luck and hope to see you in the next class. Goodbye, guys.